A 19th century economic historian, Arnold Toynbee, used the phrase Industrial Revolution to refer to Britain's economic development between 1760 and 1840. An industrial revolution consists of two components, which are the invention of new technology and the resulting changes in production. By the time this video was created, there had been four significant industrial revolutions that altered the way the world functioned, whether in manufacturing, technology, education, or social interaction. The first industrial revolution began in Britain in the mid to late 70s when machines met textiles. American industries grew due to water, steam, and coal becoming more important sources of power. This led to the development of new industries. Americans born in the mid to late 80s saw a lot of significant changes in their lives. Firstly, people used horses to get around, but now they use steam-powered locomotives and gasoline-powered cars to get around. Machines, the telegraph, a cotton gin, and electricity were all part of this revolution. The second industrial revolution was marked by electricity and large-scale assembly lines. New technology and the development of the combustion engine system led to new sources of energy. New large factories were the main focus of this revolution in both the economy and how things were made. The steel industry began to grow and develop. Communication methods were changed by the invention of the telegraph and the telephone, and transportation methods changed dramatically as they built on previous discoveries. During the late 80s, a new revolution called the Digital Revolution began. It was a time when automation and digitalization spread across the world through electronics and computers and the invention of the internet and nuclear energy. These days, electronics have grown like never before. This era saw a massive rise in electronics, from computers to new technologies that allow industrial process to be automated. In addition, improvements in telecommunication led to widespread globalization, which made it easier for business to move production to low-cost countries and change their business models all over the world. The current era is marked by digital transformation, personal connected device, data analytics, AI technologies, automation, and the industrial IoT, which are all digital things. As a result, IT and OT operations work together to make business decisions and change business models. When the physical, digital, and biological worlds do not line up the way they used to, business all over the world have to change. Factories use cloud, big data analytics, and IoT to communicate between different people and connect things in a production line more advanced and efficient. This could be the start of a new industrial revolution that does not use non-renewable sources but instead use wind, sun, and geothermal energy to build smart cities. Large-scale digitalization, machine learning, big data, and cloud computing technologies are some of the milestones of the fourth industrial revolution so far. If the current revolution is all about turning factories into innovative facilities that use cognitive computing and connect through cloud servers, Industry 5.0 is all about putting human hands and minds back into the industrial framework. During the Industry 5.0, humans and machines will work together to improve the ways and efficiency of making things. Companies that are just starting to use the principles of Industry 4.0 may already be in the fifth revolution, even though they are just starting to use them. Even when manufacturers start using new technologies, they do not fire many people and become automated immediately. To summarize, each industrial revolution resulted in significant changes in human life in various ways. For instance, the textile industry was automated in the first industrial revolution, while the assembly line, high-volume industrial manufacturing, and mass consumption were introduced in the second. Meanwhile, the third enabled information to be captured in digital format and change, process, and sent cost-effectively. Robotics, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and virtual reality are all products of the fourth industrial revolution. Finally, the fifth industrial revolution might be defined as the workplace combination of humans and machines.